There we go. How's the sound now? Now I am trying to see about the live chat. Give me 1 second. I'm going to have to input another filter. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm working with a couple of things here. Let me do it here. Trying to see if I could see the chat. And that's not letting me do it there. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Let me get this up here. Maybe I could see the chat there. Okay, there we go. Now I could start seeing the chat here, but I'm working with the new software, so I'm trying to see if I could bring that forward so I could see it on the screen. But I do see a lot of people in here, and I appreciate that very much. I'm going to have to read it from up here. I got a new studio, guys. I'm working with PRISM. There we go. Now I can start seeing the chat here. Hold on. Let me turn that off. There we go. So I'm working with PRISM. It's a new streaming software. And I think that's too loud. How about that? Let's see how that works out. So I'm using a new streaming software, trying to test it out, PRISM. And so far it seems pretty good. It's similar to Streamlabs and OBS. It lets you create a bunch of things and do things a little bit different than everything. Hold on, let's see who we got in here. Let me say hi to everybody. I see not Mrs. Rhino, and I'm not sure why this is not showing up. Hold on, Prism chat. Let me get rid of this first. Maybe I could re-import it and it will be better. Prism chat. There we go. And I'll just keep it basic for right now. But it's not showing up. Filters, why is it not showing up? Hold on. Give me a second. This is the Rhino Man Show. As you could tell, I'm unorganized and not ready. Typical Rhino Man. But let me see if I could fix this because it's pretty cool. I just don't know why it's not showing. Properties. You know what? I'm going to do something else. I'm going to add a screen capture so I could capture the chat from one of the other screens. See, there's always a way around something. Display capture. Okay. And we're not going to do that one. We are going to do the other one. No. Okay, we're going to cancel that. We're going to move this over here. Yeah, we're going to move this over here. Make it larger. Where's my chat? No, I don't want that. I want it smaller. Give me 1 second, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging in. Top-notch show here, guys. Top-notch. That's what I want. Now let me work with this. Give me 1 second to do this. Now this is working with PRISM, so where there's a will, there's a way, and I have found it. I can't see it, but this is what it's meant to be, and maybe I could make it larger here. No, I can't even see that. Let me do this. Uh-oh. 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 What did I do? I'm just going to have to work with what I got here. Anyway, let me say hi to everybody in the chat before we get this going here. Let me make this bigger. I had this all set up perfectly too. Anyway, we got Xmas Rhino Man in here. Hello, Carmen. DWT Slots, AZ Wife, Little Dutchie. Pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side. Pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side. Welcome in. I forgot how to do the dance. Let's see. Avalon Slots. What's going on, brother? Let's see what else we got in here. Who else we got in here? Bradley Jones. How you doing? Hey, speaking of Bradley Jones, I'm going to be seeing him next weekend. And you got the above camera, and there's a reason we got that. Let me hide that for now just so you can see my beautiful face. There you go. I'll be seeing him in Las Vegas, Nevada. We are going to be doing Slots Fiesta. Hey, I hope I get to see some of you guys there. We're going to be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and see what happens. It's going to be a great time. If you want to meet me, I'll be on the floor. Resorts World, I will be right by the Buffalo Gold machines. There are several of them around, but you could probably find me on the ones closest to the chicken restaurant right there. I'll be there. You'll find me, believe me. Let's see. Sister Yoshi's in the house. What's going on? I am working with PRISM right now, trying to mess around with it. I got my studio all set up. Pretty much this studio all set up and the other one. So we'll see what's going on with that. Gamblers Unknown. what are we doing here? I'm trying out two new apps. I'm trying out first PRISM, which is a different software than Streamlabs or StreamYard. So PRISM seems to be working pretty good right now. Um, Concurrent chats. What's going on here? Maybe I could see the chat here. I don't know. Can I expand this? Hold on. I think I found something, guys. I don't know how to see it though. Hold on, let's try one more time. I'm going to detach it, put it over here. Whoa, wait a minute. I got something going on here. But I can't see it. No. I'll have to figure out the chat thing later. Let me attach this back. I'll figure that out and I'll get it going. Let's see what that says. Wow, got him. Got him. Figured it out, guys. Holy crap. Let's see if it works here now. Let's see, Prism chat. That's still not showing up there. Maybe it's showing up for you guys, but for me it's not. So, anyway, I got the chat up here so I could see it a little bit better, and hopefully you guys could help me out here. Volume is too low. Okay, I could fix that easy. How's that now? Now let me go back through these. For anyone wondering, is this how our marriage went? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it probably did. Our kids were guinea pigs. Well, thank you for that. Volume's too low. It's on right now. Gamblers Unknown. I want $1,000 per person group pool at Slots Fiesta. Hey, we're working on that. We got a $500 one. Maybe there's a $1,000 one coming pretty soon. We'll see. However, I won't be doing the group pools. Better. We must be bored because we're here. I appreciate you guys being bored and being here. Absolutely. Thank you for that. Oh, no. What happened? Where's my chat again? I just had it. Jesus Christ. Where is my chat? You guys see it? I am live, right? Yeah, I seem to be, but I don't see where my chat's at. It's not there. Oh, here we go. Bam, detached. That's better. Okay, I got it. Anyway, guys, we're testing out a couple of things. PRISM, of course, and we're going to try this new app called CollX. I have been cleaning up my bedroom. I've been cleaning up everything around the house, and I have a ton of collectibles, meaning basketball cards, little figures. I think I have some around here somewhere. They're in the other room. I've redone Rhino Man Studios 2, which is Rhino Man Extra Studios, which is on the other side here. I have all of my collectibles up on Macari. It's an app that you're going to sell them. I'm not doing anything with them. I'm just putting them out there. But I came across all of my basketball cards, football cards, and so on and so forth. And I found this app. So I'm going to test this out today. I'm going to turn on the above camera. Just so you could see how the app works. Now you download the app on your phone and you say, you take a picture of your card. It tells you if it's worth anything or if it's not worth anything. So we're going to do that for a couple of cards here. That's my cat right there. And we're going to see what happens. I have a stack of cards, as you can see. Where are you at? Right here. I have a stack of cards. I have about 25 boxes of cards. So bro needs a sign outside saying Rhino Man Studios. Actually, I do have a sign out there saying Rhino Man Studios. And then I also have my banners here, which you guys can see right here. Rhino Man. Oh, upside down. Rhino Man. This will go on the door outside so people know this is Rhino Man's house. Absolutely. Have that there. Anyway, so we're going to go through. We're going to take some pictures of some of these cards and see what we have. I did a box earlier, and I'm sorry it's like terrible quality. I'll have to work on that. But I did a box earlier, and I pulled a couple of really nice cards that are worth a little something here. So I figured I might as well try it here and see what happens. Hold on. I want you guys to be able to see this. Do I have to go down? I have to go up. Okay, so what you do is you just, whoa. It's kind of hard to do when I'm trying to get it for both. Let's see if it works out. Take a picture of the front and back of the card, and then it'll tell you if it's worth something, or if it can't find a match, which I found pretty unusual because I came across some cards like this one. It says it can't find a match, which is fine. I just have to rescan it later. And I noticed some of the cards that have the problem with this app, some of the cards that have a lot of design features on them, like they have gold inlay or something, they don't really say that they recognize them. So you have to go on and you have to redo them. But we're going to take a few pictures here, see if we come up with anything. This card right here, this is a monster card, 95 cents. Hey, there you go. We got a Steve Kerr right here, Topps. Most of my card collection is from Jackpot Joe. Are we doing Garbage Pail Kids? Actually, Jackpot Joe, Garbage Pail Kids are collectible. Absolutely. Garbage Pail Kids, Pokemon cards, you name it. Those have a lot of collection value in them. So I do have a stack. My daughters and sons and all of my kids collected those for a while. If it's not worth much, it won't be listed. Yeah, exactly. But all of my kids collected those, so I'm going to go through those. I did pull a card earlier today. I don't have it out here. I have it in the other one. That was $4.99. So we will see. And when I say $4.99, I don't mean $4. Jennifer B, welcome. And Rod Edwards, how you doing, bro? Appreciate you. We have a Steve Kerr card here. Let's see if Steve Kerr is worth anything. I doubt it, but you never know. And I haven't even touched these cards in years, so I don't even know if any of them are worth anything. This one's worth $263 ungraded. just like as is, no condition typed to it. But the good thing about the app is you could go over and you could add the condition to the cards. I'm going to try and keep this so maybe you could see it. You can't really see it too well up there because it's kind of white. So if I add the condition as mint, for instance, it should go up in value. So yeah, so mint condition, it went up a little bit. And the cool thing about this app is when you add them, when you take pictures of them, you add them, you could add them all to your collection. And then from your collection, you could go ahead and either sell them directly from the app or just have them in your collection there. Let me scroll down here. I did have one in my collection. Like I said earlier, I have a couple of cards that are $10 that are, you know, $15, $20 and so on and so forth. And they just sent me an alert saying it's growing. Okay, so this one right here, Ron Mercer. I don't know if you could see this card. Let me see if I could get up a little bit closer there. Uh-oh. Maybe it's better this way. The Ron Mercer card. They gave me a value of $499.99 just on the app. But I am going to look at that a little bit closer. But hey, I pulled one of those from old cards that I had in a box. Let's see, AZ Wife, Jackpot Joe, you should sell your cards this way. Hey, maybe he should. I don't know. Jennifer B, what's with the blood drop for? Or the steak? Let me see what I'm missing in here. Anyway, I figured this would just be something fun to do. Test out both apps. The main app I'm testing here is PRISM. My cameras, I got different camera angles. I got different things that I'm working with here. Let me see. Do I have another camera view? Here. No, I just got the two different camera views. No, this one works best. So I'm going to keep it on here for now. We're going to take some more pictures and see what's going on. Good luck finding anyone who wants a Ron Mercer card. Maybe one of his family members. Hey, I agree. Maybe it is one of his family members. And that's why I was so shocked when they gave me a value on the card for $4.99. So that had me looking a little bit closer at what's going on with these cards and with this app. I don't know, has anybody ever used this app? I have not. This is my first time. And it's not just basketball cards, it's baseball cards, any kind of collectible cards here. Let's see, what is this? This is Rick Smith. Don't even know him. Pacers. Never heard of him. Let's see if it gives us a value. Yeah, $1.70. There you go. Back in the pile there. I did find a couple of $34 cards, a couple of $22 cards. But the cool thing about the app is it just... Whoa. It just lets me sort them. 19 cents here on this one. And this is Antonio McD. Never heard of him. Here we go. Purvis Ellison. Let's see if he's worth anything. Any of you Boston fans out there. The key is just to get a nice clear picture of the front and back. Okay, this one's nothing. Can't find anything on that one. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so we got Tyrone Hill. Tyrone, who are you going to call? Tyrone? Appreciate you guys being in here. Just having a little fun here, testing out both the streaming software and this app at the same time. Take a picture of yourself. It would be listed as priceless. Yes, it would. That's 16 cents right there for Tyrone Ellison. How about Steve Nash? Steve Nash has got to be worth something, right? Let's see what we got here with the Steve Nash. I'm just trying to get the glare out because I got my studio lights on. And you know how that goes. I have no idea about the... Okay, so this Steve Nash, this Upper Deck 1998-99 Steve Nash. I don't know if you guys could see it there. Let's see if we could get a clear picture. Hold on. It's saying $26.75 for the card as is. Let me make sure that it's the same card. Absolutely. Same card, identical match. Steve Nash is worth a little bit of money. I'll set him aside right there. Not bad. Okay, Kevin Johnson here. Let's see here. KJ. I remember the Phoenix Suns used to be good at one time. I'm thinking about this app. It is pretty time consuming, especially if you got like 26 boxes of cards. This one's only worth 40 cents. Kevin Johnson's not worth much. Let's see who we got here. We got old school. Utah. Andrew Bogut. Never heard of him. $2.21. Hey, there you go. I get half. Well, that ended with the marriage there. Oh, $6 right here. Set that one aside. Let's see. So that's the cool thing. I'm taking pictures of all of these. This CollX app's pretty cool so far. I just have a couple of complaints with it. Rhino is into tops. Yes, I'm into tops. Monster Ball. So the only complaints I have with this app so far that I found is some of the cards. Like for instance, if I was to scan this, I don't know if you guys could see it, but this is a DeMarcus Ware Cowboy. It's a Cowboys card. Maybe that's why it doesn't scan. But any of the cards that are the special cards that have, that are a little bit heavier or whatnot, for whatever reason, the app does not scan them. So that's my one complaint so far that I have found with this app. Otherwise, it seems to be working out pretty well. They do, however, sometimes when I scan some cards in, basketball players obviously, but then they'll match them up with some kind of soccer player or something like that. Okay, we got $1 on him. Ryan Gomes. Hey, never heard of him. That's the thing. Have you guys collected cards as a kid? Danny D, the super supporter. Jackpot Joe, I think Rhino Man needs help. LOL. Yeah, I need a lot of help. I need a lot of help. I'm going to work on getting an app for Joe. That's $1 right there. Oh, I got to change it to football before I do that one. Who is that? Hey, I got a Matt Leinart card here. I'm curious to see what that'll do. Matt Leinart, USC. We all know about that. Let's see who we got here. Chris Wilcox. Come on. See, doesn't recognize that one. I don't know why. We have a Kobe Bryant. Let's take a picture of this one, see what happens here. I got some really nice Kobe Bryant cards that are in the other room. And I'll be doing a live from the other room just to show you what's going on in my studio. Hey, this Kobe Bryant's worth $6.63. But the cool thing is, like, I could add all of these cards to my collection, and then I could go back in, grade them on the app, and then if I got some really big ones, like the one for $4.99, I'm going to take it in and get it graded professionally. So it'll sell for a little bit more. Anyway, so you add them to your app, and you can sell them directly from this app, or I could put them on other platforms like Macari or one of the other apps. When Rhino when Rhino was what? He did bubbles? He did blow bubbles. Yeah, I blew bubbles as a kid all the time. Beer belly slots, what's going on, bro? I think Rhino and I have a lot of the cards from the 1990s and 2000s. I'll try it out, bro. I have a lot of them, and I'm really surprised that some of these cards actually are worth anything. You could just take with the app. It gives you an option to just take a picture of the front. It'll do it on the front, but I take a picture of both. Not recognized. Again, this is one of the cards that's landscaped instead of portrait. For whatever reason, it doesn't. Here we got another one. Actually, we got two of them here. For whatever reason, it does not do the portrait cards the same way. It doesn't recognize them. I guess it's using AI or something like that. Again, not recognized. So I know Tony Parker is something. I'm not even going to scan the ones that are portrait because I know a lot of them aren't. Okay, who we got? Here we go. Chicago Bulls. There you go, Jackpot Joe. You too can have this card. I'm just saying. $1.63 on him. Joe, for you, I'll sell it to you for $1. Was this guy ever a freaking Laker? I don't think so. Now, I do know my Lakers. Maybe he sat the bench for a while. Maybe his family wants that card. Hey, 231. I guess Lakers are better than... Again, we got another one here. Let's see if it does this one. Different format of a card. It's not going to recognize it. I already know. Oh, I did recognize it. Brandon Roy. Okay. That's 287 on him. Let's see. What do we got here? I did blow bubbles. Bubbles was a clown. Yes, I was a clown, believe me. You just downloaded it. I have some Jordan Shaq rookie cards. Hey, get them tested. Before, I remember when I was a kid, we used to be able to go to... Let me get my coffee here. We used to be able to go to the card shops and sell your cards, trade them, comic books, cards, whatever. However, nowadays they're very limited in the amount of brick and mortar stores because the internet's just taken that over. So, anyway, let's see what else we got here. Jarrett Jack. So I was over here doing this, trying to build my collection so I would have a digital copy of them. And I said to myself, why not test out PRISM at the same time? I have some lives coming up tomorrow and the next day and the next day. So I said, might as well test out PRISM with this, do the card collecting at the same time. That way I'm not here talking to myself. Hey, here goes a LeBron James. Cleveland Cavs. Let's see if this one's worth anything. There were so many made of... This app is called CollX. CollX. And I tried, because, when my son was in soccer, see, it didn't recognize the LeBron James. I don't know how it can't recognize the LeBron James, but I set those aside, and I'll go back through a different app, because I'm going to try out a couple of different ones to see. But I tried tricking the thing. When my son was in soccer, you know how when they come around, they take pictures. I don't even think they do that anymore. Joe, let me know. Does your son get soccer pictures? Um, but they made the you know the cards for the kids on the soccer team. I tried taking a picture of one of them and putting it in there. It didn't recognize it. So I guess the AI is working. Steve Blake, hey, I'm surprised that there's so many. I don't want to say that. I'll keep that to myself. Steve Blake is 11 cents, guys. Andre Miller. Come on. So when did you stop collecting cards, Beer Belly? Just want to know. Asking for a friend. Do you still collect them? Do you go to the store every now and then and pull a couple of cards? Hey, 16. Okay, so this one is another one. This card is Andre Miller, but the app, and this is what I wanted to show you. The app recognizes this as give me a second here. The app as Smush Parker. Now, it's showing me the match of the card, which is the same one, but it's listing it as Smush Parker. I don't know, is Smush Parker his other name? And the other matches that they have are like different from him. So, you know, that's one of those ones that happen to be like that. Let's see what else we got here. Come on. Who do we got here? Okay, Vince Carter. Here we go. I know this is real exciting, guys. I appreciate you in here. There's 75 people in here right now. Unbelievable. Minus the five part. Early 20s, probably. My parents sold their house, so I went to pick up all of them. The good ones are all in steel cases. Yeah, you know what? All of my cards, um, I have set up it in cases that are covered. I have about 170 of these boxes. Not to mention, I have other plastic boxes that I've kept my cards in for a while and haven't even looked at them. Some of the collectibles, because those headliners and all of those are all in the packages still to this day, except for some of the ones my son got to, and he yeah, he was playing with them as a kid. But at one point I had, hey, Vince Carter's worth $4. Um, when I first had my son, 1999. Yeah, Duncan's a 1999 baby. When I had him, I had his room all decorated, just wall to wall. I had shelves up with all of the different, um, you know, collections of figurines and everything else. Sean Williams. Let's see what he's got. New Jersey Net. I'm guaranteeing this is about what, 11 cents. And just thinking about the money, and you, this is actually 245. Just thinking about the money that I spent on cards and collectibles. The garage is full of them. If you're not pulling any anything older than 1990s, just sell them all for $100. No, I have stuff back further than 1990s. Like I said, I have about 100 and some odd of these boxes. So I just grabbed one of the boxes. I didn't go in any particular order. I didn't timestamp them or anything, and that's part of the reason why I'm using this collection app, just to get a digital thing, because just taking pictures of all of these cards and having them on my phone would have backed up quite a bit. There's $2 there, but like I said, I was surprised that I did pull that one card for $4.99. Smush Parker, yeah. Hey, never heard of him, but he's 820. Let me make sure the same card. Absolutely. Wait a minute, this is the silverback. This is actually worth a little bit more. Silver and gold. This is worth 23.50. Just saying. Not bad. Look, we've just been through a bunch of these cards. 23.50 on that one. Hey, that's all good. Sister Yoshi knows. She's deals with cards. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. Oh, 60 cents. Yeah, he's not worth much there. Marvin Williams. Never heard of him. Don't know who he is. I have a couple. I have a couple that are worth 100. Another guy in the card store told me they were so mass produced in the 90s, unless you have something special, not worth much. Actually, you're absolutely right. I guess in the 90s, there was a big boom on collecting cards, and they just produced so many of the cards. But think about it now. You have a lot of things that are online. Where are the old Playboys with the sticky pages together? You know what? I do have a stack of those Playboys, Joe. They're in the garage. They're in a box. And I kept them for these reasons because, back in the day, the covers of Playboys, they had a bunny on. You guys know. They had a bunny on every one of the covers of the magazines. And I used to have fun trying to find where the bunnies were hidden. I'm just saying. Pau Gasol. Hey, let's see what Pau Gasol's worth here. This is prior to being on the Lakers. Not much, Paul. Okay, I don't know who this is. George Carl. Wow. This is going to be 0. But Joe, I'll send you all the Playboys. The ones that have the sticky pictures, the sticky pages together, those are all the Hustler magazines, as you probably guessed. And again, the internet took over that business as well because, hey, they don't even produce those. I remember walking into the liquor store, and they used to have these curtains in the back of liquor stores that were specifically for magazines. And then videos took over that, and then now the internet took over that, so the stores don't even have that much anymore. If you find a store that still sells magazines and videos in it, it's probably not in the best side of town. I'm just saying. Hey, $4.99, Nate McMillan. There you go. What do you guys prefer? Would you prefer me doing this, or would you prefer seeing me play online slots? Hey, there goes something for you. I'm just saying. I know somebody in the chat's been killing it on online slots. Gambler's Unknown. He's got a system down. He should be writing a book. He's been getting. He's been killing it on FanDuel. I'm just saying. That's 73 cents. Let's see who we got here. Zach Randolph. And I got a variety of cards. I haven't even got into. These are just basketball that we're talking about. I have not only basketball, I got football, I got hockey, baseball. Um, I haven't even posted any of my baseball memorabilia. Of course, Dodgers is very hot here in California. Hey, that's 216. But you think about it, if it adds up a little bit, 216, 4, 5, 8, 10, way more than, one card sells for that. It paid for whatever I spent on it, but I spent a ton of money on this stuff in the 90s, as I'm sure you did too, Beer Belly. Absolutely. I had a friend that collected cards, collected baseball cards. His family was big on collecting cards, um, and he put himself through school. I have all Star Wars. I have all Star Wars even. There you go, Gamble Dog. Woof, woof, woof. Welcome in. Joe Johnson. Hey, he comes in at 321. There you go. You guys remember this guy? Rashad Lewis? You guys don't even need to look up your cards. Just I'm doing it for you guys. Sister Yoshi, what do you use to manage all of the collectibles? Is there an app or something you use? I spent my allowance from working. Yeah, hey, I'll bet you did. You spent your allowance working on that. Let's see what we. J.R. Smith. Hey, there you go. You know the funny part is the cards that I think are worth money, they're not worth anything. And the ones that I don't even know are the ones that are, you know, that are worth a little something. That's why I was shocked. Like Gamblers Unknown said, it's probably his family that's driving up the price on those. I'm not allowed to say. Sister Yoshi's keeping it private. I'm going to have to talk to her offline just to see. Let's go. Come on. Oh, we're not going to use that. Kevin Durant. Hey, from the Seattle Supersonics. You guys remember they used to be called the Supersonics? Way back in the day where Kevin Garnett was impregnating everybody in the stands. I'm just saying. That guy's got like 55 kids. Okay, so this Kevin Durant's worth 1168 according to the app. 1168. Hey, there you go. I'm going to work on getting a better camera here um, for the above shots, most definitely. Hey, $7, 770. So you notice I'm listing all of these. I'll add them to my collection, and then I could go back through my collection um, later on, and the ones that are of somewhat value, I could list those for sale on the app. Now, Sister Yoshi, I know you said you're not allowed to say. However, do you guys use my face is getting blocked here? There we go. Do you guys use a specific company that grades all of your collectibles? And if so, are you allowed to say that at the same time? 1168 raw, graded 9 to 10, PS 300 plus. Hey, there you go. But how much does it cost to get graded? There was a company in Beverly Hills that I just researched recently that um, will grade X amount of cards for like, 30, $40. Drop them off on Wednesday, pick them up on Friday, something like that. Let's stay with the basketball here. So Gamble Dog, what does Raw mean, or Sister Yoshi? Sell the cards, buy a new camera. Absolutely. Okay, this Richard Jefferson's 1031 on this one. That's not bad. Never heard of Richard Jefferson. Okay, here we go. Thaddeus Young, Philadelphia 76ers. And just because the card PSA is most valued grade service. Okay. But what does raw mean? Okay, this one right here, Thaddeus Young is saying that it is 14. Let me make sure I got the right one here. Yeah, this is the right one. It's saying that's 1471. Hey, not bad. Dequan Cook. Have you guys ever saw the Key and Peele skit? Raw is ungraded. Okay, there you go. I don't know the terminology on all of this. Okay, so what does can you have an ungraded mint? Or does it can it be mint condition ungraded? Is that just yourself doing it, or I'll do that later. Raymond Felton. Let's see if it's going to do this. Actually, you know what, guys? I got to do this because this is killing me here. Got to clean my phone a little bit. It's actually bothering me. I got to get a new cover for it, actually. Because that was bothering me something huge here. Sorry, and I'm putting it behind my back. What do we... Okay, that's like 3 something. Josh Howard. Sorry, guys. I'll try and keep it up where you guys can see him. Jackpot Joe, what are you doing today? Okay, need to be careful of the corners and edges and look at the centering. Oh, okay. Another Josh Howard. 3 something there. Yeah, the corners, everything, like I said, I haven't even touched them. I opened them, put them in the cases, and that's about it until now. So, gotta remember to keep the camera up here. Here we go. We finally got one, Bradley. Smush Parker. You asked for it. Now we got one. And of course, he was nothing there. Devon Harris. Hey. And you notice my my table's got a new felt to it, so now I could show you guys a little bit. Okay, what do we got here? Jameer Nelson. Hey, that's $5 there. That's a $5 bill all day, every day, twice on Sunday. Okay, we got another LeBron James. Same card. I don't think it's going to recognize it again, but we'll see. Okay, so this one says now it's $7, but it did not recognize the other one. And I'll put them side by side here so you guys could see that they're the same. They're the same exact card. Okay, there you go. Baron Davis. I'm looking for Latrell Sprewell. Isn't he the one that attacked his coach and stuff? I don't know. Could be wrong. Hey, Baron Davis is worth 12.12. Let's see if it's the same card. Yep, yep. Yes, it is. Absolutely. All day, every day. So in a minute, I'm going to show you. I got a couple more cards, but I'm going to show you what happens in the app afterwards. After you say you got all of these in your collection, and then they could give you an idea of what your collection's worth. JJ Redick. Okay. Sorry. Hey, $5. $5 makes me hollers. Josh Smith. I think we had one of him earlier. Talk about a time killer. Just doing this. Hey, $11. Josh Smith. Bam. Bam. Okay, here we go. We got a Ray Allen. Take a look at the Ray Allen. I wish it was better quality. I got to work on the camera. I'll sell all of these and go buy a camera like Jackpot Joe says. Man, $3 for Ray Allen. So they could say $100, but if nobody buys them, then they're not worth anything. You know what I mean? They could be worth anything, but somebody's got to want to buy it in order for it to be worth something. So there you go. Mike Conley Jr. Isn't that a singer? $172 for Mike Conley Jr. Okay, so now I'm going to do a couple of other things. We'll scan those in. Now let's go to football, see if it's going to scan this Matt Leinart card. I'm trying to get a good view of it. It doesn't recognize it, so I got to use a different app. Okay, so let's go over to, I'm going to remove that one from there. And let's go over to our so right now, I don't know, I'm going to try and set it down. And let me see if I could mess with this. Well, I can't really mess with the settings too much. Right now it says I listed 145 of the cards. And I'm going to stop that view for a second. I listed 145 of the cards, and it's giving me a value of all the cards together, $848.94. Now, that includes all of those cards that are 10 cents, 15 cents, 60 cents, 99 cents, so on and so forth. Am I going to find one person to buy all those? Probably not, but they're a good collection. I'll be passing this on to Duncan. Nobody wants them now. Nobody's going to want them in later on. Where's the buffalo? Buffalo is coming, Jackpot Joe. Absolutely. I don't have the buffalo, but I do have the rhino. As you can see, that's the Rhino Man. It's engraved and everything. Not only do I have the rhino, but I also have some of the Cuervo, and I do got the Bigfoot. Bam. I use that to stomp on the buttons. So. Anyway, PRISM has a lot of neat features that I want to try and use for later on. They got filters. They're sort of like Snapchat. They have different skins, and I could use the Snapchat filters on my desktop with PRISM. So Rhino Man Extra, you're going to be getting a lot of PRISM lives. I could do the backgrounds. I was playing around with it. Let's see, do I have pictures in here for this one? Yeah, images. So, you know, I have images of different things, and you can play around with the backgrounds and everything else. Very easy to use. Very, very easy to use. I would suggest getting it if you want to try it out. If you're streamed from home, and the good thing about PRISM, Jackpot Joe, I believe Tim uses it. They have a mobile app too, so it sort of acts like a server for your mobile phone. You could go live on mobiles easily. Connection is very good, very smooth. You just got to learn the software, as I am trying to do on a daily basis right now. But you'll be getting more lives from me. I got dedicated connection to Rhino Man Extra. Streamlabs, I had problems going in between. I had to set up a live on Rhino Man Show in order for it to work with Streamlabs, and then have that one go private and have the other one go. This one's just dedicated for Rhino Man Extra. Absolutely. If you guys want to check out any of my cards or any of the collectibles that I've been listing on Mercari, I'll drop that link in this live right after. But you could check that stuff out. You could also check out this on CollX. I don't even know what my screen name is. I just started putting them out there just to see what would happen. Let's see. Do I even have a name on here? Yes. At RMXTRA. RMX uppercase, TRA lowercase. Rhino Man Extra. I haven't listed anything yet, but hey, I will. If you want to check something out, you can. But I'm just doing this to build my collection, see what happens. Guys, until tomorrow, I'll be live again. I didn't see tinfoil ball in here. Normally he would have been in here jumping around, I'm sure. But until next time, guys, let the good times roll, and I will talk to you then. How do we end the stream?